The current gen D23 Navara has been in the market for a while now, but it's still selling pretty well thanks to a mid-cycle refresh and Nissan introducing new variants every now and then. The variants of the Navara, from the base to the top spec, offer pretty good value for money, but some offer better value than others. In this video, we'll rank the different variants based on how much value they offer for the money and how they compare to other variants from other brands in the same price bracket. We'll use the same format as my other videos in the series. We'll rank the variant and we'll list the differences between the variant and the next one below it. Before we talk about the differences among the variants, let's first talk about their similarities. 1. All variants except for the base manual model get the same 2.5-liter engine that puts out 190 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. The base manual model only produces 161 horsepower and 403 Nm of torque. 2. All variants, including the top-of-the-line Pro 4X, come with drum brakes at the back. 3. The Nissan Navara is currently the only pickup in this class that comes with a coil spring suspension at the back, and that is true for all the variants. 4. These fancy-looking quad LED headlights are standard across the range. 5. Nissan's intelligent mobility system is available on all VL variants, the Calibre X and the Pro 4X. Now that includes autonomous emergency braking, lane departure warning, blind spot warning, but none of the variants come with adaptive cruise control. So, which variant is worth your money? Let's find out. At last place is the Navara VE 4x2 manual. Now this sells for 1,291,000 pesos. It's in last place because you can get much better value from the competition now. You can now get a Ranger XLS automatic for just 2,000 pesos more. Aside from being an automatic, the XLS also has a much nicer interior, a much better looking 10-inch screen, a much larger bed, and also better noise insulation. The VE manual sells for 1,291,000 pesos. That's 220,000 pesos more expensive than the EL, the next lower variant. And for that price difference, you get step boards, you get 17-inch alloys instead of steelies, you get quad LED headlights instead of halogens, you get a 7-inch infotainment screen, while the EL only comes with a stereo. Nissan Navara EL manual. Now I have to correct myself, not all variants of the Navara have the same quad LED headlamps, as the EL still comes with halogen headlamps. Now this is as basic as pickups get, but it's priced so low that everything is forgivable. It even gets a rear bumper and properly sized tires, unlike most other base model pickups in its class. Next is the Navara VE Automatic. The VE Automatic sells for 1,381,000 pesos, which is 90,000 pesos more expensive than the manual. It's almost the same as the VE, except for the transmission. Now I rank this low because it's priced higher than the Ranger XLT, which I think offers better value as it has more cargo and passenger space, better noise insulation, a larger bed, and much better tech overall. The Navara VE 4x2 automatic sells for 1,381,000 pesos. That's 90,000 pesos more expensive than the manual, and for that price difference, you get an automatic transmission. In terms of looks, the Calibre X is the 4x2 version of the Navara Pro 4X. You get the same cosmetic touches like the matte black grille, the same blacked out accents. This also gets Nissan intelligent mobility features like autonomous emergency braking, blind spot warning, and lane departure alert. It also gets a 360 camera. The The main difference is that this is only 4x2 and it only comes with highway terrain tires, not the all-terrain tires of the Pro 4X. Now this is not a bad variant. If you replace the tires with all-terrains, this could easily pass off as a Pro 4X. But I ranked it this low because for just a bit more, you can get an actual 4x4 pickup and not one that just looks like it's 4x4. The Ranger Sport 4x4 sells for just a bit more. Now while it doesn't have ADAS or a 360 camera, it makes up for that by having actual 4x4 capability, an arguably nicer looking interior, and toys like a wireless phone charger, nicer screens, and much better refinement. The Calibre X sells for 1,591,000 pesos, 71,000 pesos more expensive than the VL4x2, and for that price difference, you get the Pro 4X grille, you get the Pro 4X 18-inch wheels, and you get plenty of black accents. Navara VL4x4 Manual. This variant is the most well-equipped 4x4 manual pickup in this price bracket. It has most of the features of the automatic variant, including Nissan's intelligent mobility and a 360 camera, but it only sells for 1.62 million pesos. Now this is a niche variant, as those who are looking for a loaded model will probably also want an automatic. But if you're one of the few people specifically looking for a manual 4x4 variant that's also fully loaded, this is one of your better options. Navara VL4x2. The VL4x2 is very similar to the VL4x4 in terms of looks and features. It also has Nissan's intelligent mobility, a 360 camera, a power adjustable driver's seat with adjustable lumbar support. Overall, it's a pretty good variant, but not significantly less expensive or significantly better than its rivals like the Conquest 4x2, which also has a 360 camera and Toyota safety sense. There's also the Ranger Sport 4x2, which does not have ADAS or a 360 camera, but is cheaper and offers larger screens, a wireless phone charger, and all the refinements that the new Ranger platform has to offer. The Navara VL4x2 sells for 1,521,000 pesos, 141,000 pesos more expensive than the VE Automatic, and for that price difference, you get power leather seats, Nissan's intelligent mobility, which includes blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, and a 360 camera, and you also get bigger 18-inch wheels. The Navara Pro 4X. The Pro 4X used to be one of the better deals in this segment, but the recent price increase and the introduction of the new Ford Ranger has chipped into its value proposition. But with its all-terrain tires and its locking rear differential, it's still one of the better off-road pickups that you can buy out of the box. This also gets Nissan's intelligent mobility, a 360 camera, and some unique cosmetic upgrades like the blacked out grille, the blacked out wheels, etc. The Pro 4X sells for 1,811,000 pesos. That's 110,000 pesos more expensive than the VL4x4. And for that price difference, you get all-terrain tires, blacked out accents. One thing to note though is that this only gets manual seats, while the lower priced VL4x4 gets power seats. And at first place is the Navara VL4x4 Automatic. Now, like I said before, mechanically and electronically, the VL4x4 is very similar to the Pro 4X. The differences are mostly cosmetic. One non-cosmetic difference between the VL4x4 and the Pro 4X are the tires. The VL4x4 comes with highway terrain tires, while the Pro 4X comes with all-terrain tires. Now that's a very important difference if you want to take the Navara off-road. But with a 96,000 peso price difference, you could just buy a set of aftermarket tires that are even bigger than the ones in the Pro 4X. Another important difference is that even though the VL4x4 is less expensive than the Pro 4X, the VL4x4 has power seats, while the Pro 4X only has manual seats. The VL4x4 sells for 1,701,000 pesos, which would make it one of the most affordable 4x4 automatic variants in this segment. It has basic ADAS. The only thing missing is adaptive cruise control. It has leather seats, a 360 camera, decent ride quality, and it sells for almost 200,000 pesos less than similarly spec competitors. And that's why I ranked the Nissan Navara VL4x4 in first place. And that's how I would rank the different variants of the Navara based on how well they're priced relative to other Navara variants and variants from other brands. If you found this video helpful, do consider clicking on that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on my next video.